Hey, my friend, it's Gavin Mountford here, founder of Networking Superstars. And in this training, I'm going to explain the difference between attraction marketing versus active prospecting, and why, if you're struggling and failing in your business and people aren't coming to you, then chances are you're trying to do the wrong one first. So, what is the difference between attraction marketing and active prospecting? So, attraction marketing is where you create content and you become visible in many different places, and people come to you to ask if they can join your business or buy your product, service, or opportunity. And active prospecting is when you go out there and connect with other people and build relationships and make it happen. You're the one in control of the process. The problem is, most people who learn attraction marketing get it all wrong. They think that by creating content and posting it in many different places, you might be creating a video or a reel or a TikTok or a short or a written post or whatever it is. They think that by doing that in many different places or even just on one platform, that they're going to have people come into them. But when it doesn't happen, they get deflated and are ready to give up. So you have to start with active prospecting first. And the reason is you can control that. And one of the reasons that if you're creating content and nobody's coming to you is because probably you haven't built an audience of the right people yet. So really, the first thing you have to do is build an audience, because you might be posting content, but all that's seeing it are completely unrelated people, maybe your friends, your family, and other people. They're not interested and they really don't care. So you have to find the right audience first, and they hang around in many different places, but you have to build an audience in one place. So let's just take Facebook as an example. So if you were to go out there, I'm going to show you this on the whiteboard here, but let's just say this is you right here, and you now decide that you are in control. You are going to make it happen. So what happens is you go out there and you find your perfect people and you start to connect with them. 5 people a day, 5 people a day, 5 people a day, 5 people a day. You go into different Facebook groups, you send friend requests, you message people, you leave comments, you start to build an audience of your perfect people. And what happens is all of a sudden now people start seeing your content, but it's not just anybody that's seeing your content. It's the right people that are seeing your content. So you're going out there and you're building an audience, and very quickly you're going to have an audience of 200, 300, 500, 1,000. And now all of a sudden everything starts to change, because now when you create your content, you've got the right people seeing your content. And when you learn how to create content the right way to encourage and inspire and uplift and motivate and explain to people why they're struggling and what their pains, problems, and challenges are, all of a sudden now people come to you and everything changes. So with active prospecting, what happens is this is one-to-one. Active prospecting is you going out there and connecting with other people and sending messages and having messenger conversations. So it's one-to-one. Now, later, attraction marketing is one-to-many, in the fact that you create a piece of content. It could be an email, it could be a video, it could be a reel, it could be written, but now it goes out to many people, potentially hundreds, maybe even thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of people see that content. But it's only going to work for you if you understand your perfect audience, if you understand these people, and if you know what their pains, their problems, their challenges are, if you know what they're looking for and how your product, service, or opportunity can actually help them. So, if you haven't been speaking to people one-to-one, it doesn't matter how many people see your content. If you don't know how to write it the correct way, it's not going to do anything. So active prospecting is one-to-one. It's also high touch. And you have to start your business with high touch, personal connection, relationship building, because the audience of people are going to start to get to know, like, and trust you. So this is where you build your audience. This is where you get to understand their pains, problems, and challenges. So later you can start to create content that attracts people to you. So the great thing with active prospecting is that you are in control. And that is really important in business. You need to be doing activities that you are in control of. You can go out there and say, right, today I'm going to be connecting with 5 new people, and then you make it happen. You go into groups, you send friend requests, you send messages, and now you're building your audience. 5 people a day, 5 people a day, 5 people a day. It's predictable. If you want to do 10, absolutely fine. And what you're going to find is at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in your audience that are the right people for your business, but you've made it happen. Next, you get to build strong relationships. You've probably heard the phrase before, people only buy from people they know, they like, and they trust. Somebody's looking to join your opportunity, not because of the business opportunity, but because of you. So when people get to know you and vice versa, all of a sudden people show more interest in what you're doing. And by using active prospecting, where you go out there and you make it happen, you get to make money. So with attraction marketing, which is where we come to now, this is where you create content. So you create content, but it's not just any content. It's content that really gets to the point of what your perfect audience is struggling with. So, you've already spoken to people. Now you know what they're looking for. Now you know how to position your product, your service, or your opportunity as a solution to whatever they are struggling with. This is a very different way of thinking about a business. We're not just going out there promoting and spamming our products and our businesses, and this is great, this is amazing. We are attracting people with the right kinds of content. And now when you create content, because you spent time building your audience, now again you have hundreds, if not thousands of people, the right people with the specific struggles that are looking for a solution, that your product, service, or opportunity is that solution. Now, with attraction-based marketing, as I said, it's one-to-many. There's huge leverage in this because now you don't necessarily need to speak to people on a one-on-one basis, because the one piece of content or the many pieces of content get seen by thousands of people, and all of a sudden those people start to come to you. And the reason this happens is because you know your audience. And attraction marketing works really, really well when you understand how to create the right types of content to attract people to you. And the great news when you get attraction marketing right is you're able to make so much more money because you have that much more leverage. Your content gets seen by thousands. Therefore, you can have 3, 5, 10 people a week coming to you, or even a month, interested in what it is that you're doing. And you don't necessarily have to be going out there and connecting with them, because all of a sudden now they're coming to you. So if you don't do active prospecting on a daily basis, if you're not out there making new friends and connections and building your audience and having messenger conversations, then attraction marketing more than likely isn't going to work for you. Now, what tends to work best is when you do both of these together, because you're working in favor of the algorithm. Your engagement, your messages, your connections are showing the social platforms that you're engaged, that you're interested, that people are interested in you because you're having conversations back and forth. So then when you create your content and you post your content, now it gets seen by many, many, many more people. So really think about this and now start to take action, start to do things that you can control on a daily basis. Set yourself a target of, let's say, I'm going to build 5 relationships a day, and then go out there no matter what. You have to be building relationships with the right people, your target market, your perfect audience. But if you can go out there and repeat this process over and over again every single day, you're going to find that you have an audience that are going to be very interested in what you have to offer. And then attraction marketing will kick into play and everything will change. So if this video has been helpful, make sure you share it with your team or your friends or people that would be interested. Feel free to subscribe to our channels and follow us at networkingsuperstars.com for more trainings like this. This is Gavin Mountford, founder of Networking Superstars. I'll see you soon.